Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today, we're in downtown Cato Paphos. In particular, we are in the harbour area, and as usual, Miss Oching Booth, the most beautiful woman in the world, is with me.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you.
Right, come on. You've got to be quite a talented cameraman, even though I'm not, to actually keep Oching Booth in focus, because you like to do some silly things.
Yeah.
Correct, Lily?
Always.
Right. The harbour area is one of the most beautiful places in the whole of Paphos, and it's possibly the most beautiful place in the world. Take a look at that. Tranquil and calm. It has a mixture of little cruise boats, big boats, sailing boats, canoes, fishing boats and so forth, and it has a beautiful dog. Look at that, absolutely superstar. What a lovely dog he is. Wow, what a nice dog. A young German Shepherd taking its owner for a walk. Receive Booth, it could be time. No, I think the dog was taking the owner. Right, go on, Booth. Let's get down amongst the restaurants and show the people the cruises and the boats, because at this time of night often it's the best time to come and, well, mosey on around with the cruise boats, the little ships. Some of them are small, some of them are big. Have a chat with their promoters and see what's going on, because of course it's not that hot. So we're in very early evening, so we're going to take you into the area where all of the cruises operate from. So that's the actual harbour, if you understand it. And there's plenty of people in there promoting the cruises. I don't want to say selling the cruises, they are promoting the cruises, and they've got details. They'll answer any of your questions. They'll tell you what time you need to be there, how long the cruise will be, what things to take with you, bikinis, that sort of thing, if you need it, towels and so forth. It's a truly great thing to do. So here we are, we're in the restaurant area. There's Mr. Six-Pack Andy. He's had a bit of a trim. You've had a bit of a haircut.
Yes, because I was getting on my way when
Yeah,
I was
you're right.
talking with a pelican.
Oh yes, when he was talking with the pelican. They were confusing him with the pelican when they were stroking the pelican. They thought they were stroking him at the same time. So we're back into downtown Cato Paphos Harbour area. There are the superstars at the Bistro Girolamo. There he is again, great guy. There's Mr. Shamak in the background. And the next restaurant is the Pelican Restaurant, which is a truly busy restaurant and one of the greatest and most popular restaurants in the whole of the Paphos district. There's a little Gugumaro. He's heard that there could be a free lunch. Oching Booth has seen a hat. Beautiful, little booth. Absolutely beautiful.
What does it mean?
Very nice.
And?
Well, it means put it back. We're going to go and look at the ships over here. Right. Oching Booth is one of these people. Hey, you all right? You all right?
Tony.
I know who it is. It's a superstar, Tony Nancaro. Where's your wife?
Oh, she's back at the hotel. I'm going back there.
Ah.
Going out for dinner.
Now, Mr. Nancaro eventually persuaded his wife to go up with...
She loved it.
Yeah, she went paragliding. Yeah?
She sort of screamed a couple of times as we're taking off.
Yeah.
And then
Wonderful.
she just relaxed and was laughing
Yeah,
all the
that's
time.
right.
And,
Yeah.
admiring the view.
Excellent. So very similar reaction to Miss LaBouche.
Except when he was winching us back in because the rope was sort of shuddering. She goes, oh, is it
Oh,
going to break?
oh,
Is it
I was
gonna
gonna break.
No,
It's gonna break.
no, it's fine.
They've done it, you know, the water sports, Paphos water sports guys are truly professional. They've done it 20 times a day. They take safety very seriously. And Mr. Tony Nancaro understands that. And he is one of our superstars. And it's great to see you again. When are you going home?
Sunday.
Sunday. Are you going to be on the walking up and down on Sunday afternoon before you go?
Might be, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we've been on, well, day before yesterday we went up to Blue Lagoon. We drove up to Latch.
Was it good?
Blue Lagoon, that was really good, yeah.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
Big contrast because the previous Sunday we went on the Ocean Flyer and the boat was going
It was a bit choppy.
like that.
Yeah, that Sunday the weather was very bad.
And
Correct.
the furniture was sliding down
Yeah.
the deck.
That weekend we were supposed to go and join the water sports and go on some of the things.
Not many
But
people
Abraham
got
said
off for a
no.
swim because to get back on the boat was going
It was up and
like
down.
that.
It was up and down.
But
Did Tom
Blue
treat
Lagoon
you well?
was great.
Did they treat you well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, except for the weather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
lovely.
weather.
Right.
The Blue Lagoon was great.
Good. Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Nancaro. Thank you. He's an absolute superstar. He's one of our favourite subscribers. Whenever he comments, well, Mr. Caro, sorry, I'm losing my English, truly comments. He writes what I call an essay. and I take great pleasure in reading them, and I take great pleasure in replying to them. Now, Mr. LeBouf, go and sit round there, and we'll see if you can do an impersonation of the wonderful Roxanne.
Everybody, today we're selling all the tickets in the world, all free, plus drinks, dances, and
Hold on, LeBouf. He's here. Uh-oh, we better do a runner. He's here. No, we're off.
I am selling the ticket to this gentleman now.
This is the superstar, Mr. Tom. You all right? There we go. Someone in one of our, if you go and watch the video, you'll notice there's a comment, and there is a lady coming to see you when she arrives in a couple of weeks. And she said, because of us. Hopefully it's because of us, but hopefully we're going to send you many, many, many.
Yes, because of you, I know that.
Hopefully. So, this is what Captain Tom, well, we call him Major Tom, because it's from a David Bowie song. Have you ever heard that song? Yeah. Yeah, Major Tom's the Ground Control. Yeah. There we are. So we're always going to call him Major Tom. So these are some of the cruises that they offer. And the one that Tom actually promotes is that one. So that's the big boat at the end. And you go on there, 75 euros a pop, that's each. 39 euros for your children, each, obviously. But you get to eat and drink all that you want. Now, in the last video when we were coming down, the ship was there and they were beating out the music, but now it's gone. And I can see it just in the distance if you look very, very carefully over the head of the lovely Miss Denise, who is sitting there. But if you look over her head, you can see the big ship in the distance over there. Wow. Miss Denise is doing her hair, so she looks absolutely beautiful, but she always looks beautiful because she's a lovely lady, and she promotes one of the rival boats called the Wave Dancer. You right, Denise? Good? Sorry. Smack. I apologize. I have too many names to remember, and I truly apologise. Never again will I forget. There it is, the superstar Ruth, beautiful lady, and a beautiful English lady who speaks perfect English, obviously. So she can tell you everything that you want on these, and there is her mobile number. And you can see there 00357 is the code if you're phoning from outside Cyprus, 99062 And the lady you will speak to is the superstar, Miss Ruth. There we go. And she'll give you all the information that you want. Mr. Tom now is threatening to kill me. He wants to strangle me. There he is. No. They're all friends together, and they all work, as I say, in cahoots, and they all try to help each other, and all of them are in competition, but at the same time they're not in competition, because each cruise is totally different, and he is a true superstar. Thanks, Mr. Tom. You're a great man. He really is a nice guy. He really is. And there's another one. Now, in your brochure that I was reading, that's one of yours as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Jolly Roger, which is that pirate ship, again is in the same group. And Matthew Edmondson goes on there, doesn't he? Yeah, I know him quite well. So one of these days, you'll have to have a word with someone and we'll go on that one. We'll all help each other, isn't it? Hold on a minute. LeBouf has gone on board another boat. What are you doing down there, LeBouf?
But Ocean Dream.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a nice boat, but
It is a nice
mostly
boat.
I like the steps.
The steps.
That are helping to come on the boat.
We're going to do a bit of chichotchka on there.
Beautiful. I don't need your help, Mr. Paul. Lambada is more. I'm not.
She's doing the lambada, and now she's going to come up the wooden steps. Good? Right. So, if you want to go on any boat cruise, this is the area that you come to. So you come along the Paphos Promenade.
It's nice.
When you get to the restaurants, when you look out, you will see all of these boats. Some of them are missing, but now you understand that that's the area you want to be. And then slowly but surely you will come across, you will find Major Tom from the Ground Control and Ocean Vision. He's there, and he often sits in that chair there. That's actually Major Tom's chair, and that chair there, it's a nice chair that, isn't it? A nice chair. That is a nice chair. That is actually the lovely young lady called Roxanne. That's her chair. And then we have another young lady of Polish descent who sits there, and she promotes that one, the turtle cruising. Then we've got fishing ships on that side. You've got another glass bottom boat, the smaller one, and then you've got various other little cruises and bits and bobs up and down the promenade. So lovely. Thanks, Mr. Tom. What have you done to your hand? Did she bite it?
You don't believe it.
You can't believe I already asked.
From octopus.
A bite from octopus?
Yes.
And did it swell up?
I did it fix.
Yeah, we can say.
Went to the
I was in the
hospital.
hospital last night.
Can
Right.
you imagine? He went to. So be careful not to do it.
So were you
don't
about
do
to
it.
eat the octopus?
Yes, it's about no.
Yeah, it was in the water. Yeah, it was in the water.
Catch it.
Yeah.
And he's
Jumped up and bit you.
he's bite me.
Right.
And
Was it painful?
Taking a big chunk out of
yeah,
you.
it was painful. And, I was in the hospital because I got infection.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was,
I understand. Should all swelled up.
Did you have cut or something?
it was
What a big bite. Did it hang on to you when it bit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. They bite you and they hang on. And then I presume they put some sort of venom into him. Anyway, he seems to be all right. But if you understood, he was in the hospital for the night. And we're happy that he's all right because he truly is a really, really nice guy. And we've met him now, well, day after day for weeks. And he is one of our superstars. As you can see, he's totally open, totally welcoming. He'll tell you anything about the cruise. If there's something you don't like, you tell him and he'll sort it out for you. So that cruise is €75 a head. It goes on for 4 hours and you get to eat and drink all that you want. And I mean all that you want. If you've got little ones with you under the age of 12, they're only €39 each. So, Christina Booth, what have we got to say?
Octopuses have a teeth.
Well, they have sort of teeth, yeah, and then they bite into you and they hang on, which is what I thought of understood. And he said yes, and they hang on to you. And I think it's some kind of venom they put into you. So we've got like an infection.
Like a poison.
Like a poison they put into you, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
if you was bitten by snake.
Same idea, yeah, same idea, yeah. So if you understood, he saw this octopus, I presume it was by the boat, so we tried to probably help the octopus by moving it away, but obviously the octopus didn't understand, and then that decided to bite him, and unfortunately for his help and assistance, he ended up in a private hospital. I'm not laughing at you, Tom, but he ended up at a private hospital and had to have it cut open and the infection taken out. There he is. He's busy at work. Yeah, there he is. There we go. So there he is, hard at work. There's the harbour again, and it's tranquil now. The big boat with all the bouncing music has gone out. Won't be back for about 4 or 5 hours. There it is, actually in the distance, if you look very, very carefully. So let's have a very, very big goodbye from Miss Oching Receiver Booth.
Well, I was really upset about Tom. Mr. Tom, we wish you to get better soon. And I would like to tell you, be careful all the time when you see octopuses. Try to avoid them. And I wish you all the best in the line. Thank you for watching and stay with us as much as you can. We love you.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for some more of our madness. And there is a lesson learned. Always make sure, if you are going to eat the octopus, that it is dead first.
Oh my God. We love you.
Thanks for watching.
Another octopus.
Yummy yum.